Hey there, good afternoon. I'm Craig Bloom. I'm with Power. How are you doing today? Thanks so much for coming out to the video. I want to sort of preface this video for a couple of reasons. Number one, if you're a solar professional today, you're in the right spot. If you're calling on the home services industry today, I'm talking HVAC, I'm talking flooring, anything, roofing, if you will, you're in the right spot. So if you're a realtor today, working through America, this is a perfect opportunity for you to be engaged. And lastly, if you're looking for the perfect side hustle today, yes, this is absolutely perfect, and you're in the right spot. So let me ask you a quick question. Do you know anybody today that's still using electricity? Guess what? We all are. Welcome to the energy revolution. Okay. That's what we're here to talk about today. I want to tell you about Powur. All right. So Powur is kind of revolutionized the game, right? Solar is how our country is going. Our country is going solar, is my point, right? So you can build nuclear power plants. It takes 15 years to build one. We're not doing that. It's going to take 5 years to build a gas turbine. There's only one country that produces those. That's China. We're not doing that either. So here's the news, the I guess the light bulb that should go off for you watching this video. Within 18 months, we can produce enough solar in our country to eliminate the electricity bill and the crunch we have in our country. How's our country going to produce power? We're going solar, right? Welcome to the energy revolution. So listen, at Power, we do things a little differently. So we love Bucky. You see Bucky here. What we're talking about with Bucky Fuller is that this. I mean, the guy was a genius, right? To change things, don't try to fight the existing reality. Build a new model that makes the old model obsolete. We have done that. We've done that successfully. Power has created the only world-class, a platform for solar. Basically, Power is the Amazon of the solar industry. Okay. Look, the energy crisis right now is real. I mean, there's rising cost all around us. You feel the pinch, the failing infrastructure all over the place, the increasing blackouts. Folks, you've heard the news. AI centers are going up all over the place. You got, 3, 4, 5 acres of buildings sitting there, sitting empty right now with computer screens. How are we going to produce power for those things? They're going to cause issues in our country. So going solar is going to solve this for you and eliminates that issue for you and your family. Okay. The sun produces energy, it's free. And the solar is now the cheapest form of energy in our country, bar none. Okay. So look, here's the equation. There's 90 million homes in America that qualify for solar. Technically, there's 130 million homes in America, so 40 million don't qualify. What we're talking about is they're either covered by trees, they're facing the wrong direction, they have the wrong kind of a roof, if you will. But of the folks that do qualify, 90 million homes qualify in our country. 5 million have gone, folks. 85 million homes you have to tap into. Talk about an untapped industry. The timing of this is absolutely perfect, right? So here's a real quick, copy of a utility bill. This came out of California, all right? So California, we sell in 12 states right now around the country. In California, their bill was $321. After they've gone solar, it's negative 27. Okay. So another example here in Florida. Florida was an $1,109 bill. After going solar, it's $53 a month. How is this even possible, folks? Right? Listen, here's the reality. Every one of you listening to this call right now, you all are in a lifelong lease with the utility company. If you haven't gone solar yet, you're in a lifelong lease. You have no control of the increases coming your way. You're going to pay for the rest of your lives. You'll pay forever. Okay? That's the reality. The only way you can get out of that is you can go solar. And if you go solar, solar has an end date. So we can go solar a couple of different ways, whether we're talking loan, purchase, lease, PPA. We do them all at Power. Okay. So here's what we've done at Power: 34,000 successful installations. Rather extraordinary, folks. And so some of the things I'm really proud of, want to bring to the table here for you. We hit the Inc. 5000 4 consecutive years in a row. Do you know that less than 1% of companies in the United States have ever done that 4 consecutive years in a row? Power has, right? So Power is also B certified. We're giving back. There's only 2,000 of those in our country. We're one of them, right? And with the B2B triple all A+ rating, right? So they're all there. So listen, the ratings are there, and so have you ever, if you looked at reviews from Apple, they're not all pristine, right? Have you ever looked at reviews for your favorite restaurant, by the way? the restaurant that you go, that meal that you love, you think those people walk on water? You read some of the reviews about that? Just bringing it to the point, right? So listen, Powers reviews are fantastic. I think you'll read that. So that's the point. We have decentralized, we've scaled this platform, meaning that we hire local talent. We go right into the state where the state already has the five-star companies, the ones that are knocking it out of the park. That's who's installing for Power. So these companies already know the markets. They know the they know the inspectors by name. We're not reinventing the wheel. We're just perfecting it. Okay. So national buying power, we're $1 billion company, folks. $1 billion. We buy at prices that most folks can't compete with. Okay. And we're diverse product offering. We're the Amazon. We offer a plethora of products, not just one product. This is what I have to offer you, and I'm going to, just kind of push it that way. No, I've got them all. Okay. We have a plethora of products, a plethora of different battery options for you. The warranty, the reliable warranty. Our 30-year Power Care warranty is industry exclusive. It's non-prorated for 30 years. Rather extraordinary. We've got over 100 certified local partners in our 12 states around the country right now. Pretty neat, right? So Power, look, here's our CEO, Jonathan Budd. Love this man. You get a chance to come out and meet him personally, you will. So we've got your back, right? World-class marketing assets and materials. You don't have to reinvent anything. The platform has everything for you. So all the marketing materials are there, landing pages for you to build if you like. Proprietary virtual software. This is rather exclusive. Power has created our own software Vision. And within Vision, we now have two, yes, two PPA, a third party TPO, excuse me, third party operators, organizations, lease PPAs on the platform. Just click and play. No, you don't have to go through multiple different logins. One login to do it all, folks. Yes, Power has perfected this. So the robust back-end office, homeowner presentation materials, unparalleled training and knowledge. Training is off the charts. So Power offers a robust training program. A lot of folks out there in the industry have never quite had this experience, haven't had the luxury of that. Come join us in Power. We'll teach you that. It's at your fingertips, okay? Affordable healthcare options too. Huge. So we have options with Clearwater for 1099. Rather extraordinary for this type of an organization, okay? So look, here's the compensation plan. Lucrative, right? So Power has paid out over $225 million in commissions. 225, folks. You want a piece of that? Right? So get paid for helping others to go solar, right? So that's kind of that's how this works, and build a team, right? So let's keep going here. So as a setter, you come on board as a setter, you're a scout. You're just listening for the clues, listening for, oh, that energy bill is high, or what happens when they lose power, the disruption in their lives that way. Just listening for those cues. When you hear them, that's your trigger, right? You set up a closer like myself on the platform, and so you set an appointment. 1 to 5 appointments, per month. Pays $50 for the appointment. You literally within 1 week of scheduling the appointment, you get paid. Money in the bank. That's huge, right? We're not talking, Rockefeller action here, but listen, it's money in the bank. This pays for food. It pays for groceries. It helps you continue in this situation we are right now in our country, right? So there's the setter role. If you get 20 plus, appointments per month, you got an extra $2,000 coming your way. And what you see on the back end over here is when these leads or referrals that you do schedule. By the way, you get paid for the appointment, whether we close the deal or not, right? If we do close the deal, that little chart out here, man, this is extra money coming in your pocket, right? So talk about a lucrative side hustle. Holy smokes, folks, right? It's at your fingertips. Just listen, our country is going solar. We're less than 5% saturation right now in the country. Most European countries are 50 to 60%. So we've got a huge runway. There's plenty of opportunity for all of us here, okay? So that's the setter role. If you want to get more into the solar, the closer role, the mentor like myself, here you go here. And so when you do that, you'll choose myself. I'll teach you the system. I'll teach you the power way to do this thing. Then I'll cut you loose, right? And then so you'll be out doing your thing, making your commissions. But initially we'll be sharing them 50-50 as we're learning, okay? And so you only have to do one with a mentor to understand the system. It's not a money grab, folks. It's teaching you the system. Then we'll cut you loose. Okay. So do your thing out there, right? So I want you to understand this too. If you're a team builder, wow. So that's kind of that's the major benefit of going with Powur. You want to be a closer, you want to be a cowboy, cowgirl, and do your thing and sell and be the top in the country. You can. You've got the best materials at your fingertips, and you can do this from anywhere in the country. As long as you have an internet connection, you got a business. Okay, just keep that in mind, folks. So you want to stay in your beach resorts or whatever. You can do this job from anywhere with an internet connection. Okay. So my point is when you build your team, passive income, life changing passive income, money that's earning while you're sleeping. Okay. I've been in sales all my life, folks. I call it the treadmill, right? So you're on the treadmill, you're sprinting as fast as humanly possible, and you're earning your keep, right? And sales is wonderful because they say the sky is the limit. But to be perfectly honest, you can only sprint so fast, okay? Unless you build a team. You build a team, you're looking for other Craig Blooms out there. Man, every time Craig Bloom sells something for you, you get $600 in your pocket up to six levels down. Okay. That's the bomb. It's pretty neat. Okay. So look, here's a little history of Powur. We didn't just come on yesterday. We've been around for the last 14 years, right? So started in 2014, excuse me, 11 years, just do my math. So 2014 is when we started, was a lead generation company. We didn't really hit the road until about 2020, and you see 96 million here. Then you see our trajectory, our major growth. All right. Powers is just experiencing unprecedented growth in this industry. Why? The Powur platform is extraordinary. No one else has this. No one else has the vision software. We are the Amazon of the industry once again, right? Sort of putting the best of the best together. So that's the Powur play. That's how this thing shakes out. Just as a real quick summary for you to kind of package it all together. If you're in the solar industry, look at this. M1's $2,500, a $2,500 M1, rather extraordinary. So that's a lot of money up front, folks, right? So one of the issues we were having with the solar industry is you didn't get paid to the back end. Powur's paying you $2,500 when you make the sale. You'll be able to make ends meet. You'll be able to support your family. This is the place to go. Okay. So there's your $2,500 M1, $50 to $100 instant pay for the appointments. So when you hear those clues, that's the setter role. Get out there and get those appointments and earn some money instantly. You're paid the next week by Powur. Earn the 80-20 rev share. That's building the team. So you build a team and have that passive income going, right? And so enterprise program. So the enterprise program is our software. We invented this for the home based services, right? So the roofing companies, if you will, because Powur does offer roofing on the platform. We may soon eventually offer HVAC options and things as such. That's a little peek into the future as of right now. So our partners that come on board, other solar companies, what's going to happen is they're going to come on board. They're not going to be able to do a lease or a PPA. They're going to be too small for the finance companies to lump in with them. That's where this comes into play. Join Powur. We'll get you the resources you need. You continue to do your thing out there and grow this industry. There's plenty of room for us, folks. I don't consider any of my competition. I consider them all cousins, right? We're all in this business together to grow, and there's plenty of business out there for all of us. Okay. So proprietary platform, but again, the key here, $225 million in commissions, right? And we pay. We have never, by the way, not paid anyone. Hear that? Never not paid anyone. That's huge. Folks out there listening to this, the ones that kind of hits a nerve, it makes sense. Come on board. We got you covered here in Powur. Okay. So Inc. 4,000, 5,000, 4 years in a row, and then all the other accolades and the awards that Powur has. Something that we do as a community is we have a Powur World, we have a convention, we have sales leadership conferences. I've been all over the country the last several years doing these things. In fact, in this picture right there, I'm right here, right there. There's almost got the same coat on, right? So anyhow, so there I am. There's Bobby Smith, our field president, on stage. I've done that as well. Here we are down here building homes in Mexico, which we do as a trip. So that's an award. I won this year. I'll be going to Mexico in April of the next year to build a home for some Mexican families. Stoked, right? Really, really neat thing to do. So, vibrant company, B certified corporation, transparent in everything that we do. Customer value is at our core, unmatched seller value, driven by the mission and given back, not just a goal because we are B certified. Okay. So join the movement. Here's our conventions that we'll have, world-class training, tools, support, and everything else for you. It's all there for you. At your fingertips, folks. To listen as a setter, here's what we suggest. Real quick, one, two, three. Watch the video, get back to me, get back to whoever sent the video to you, and let's get you locked in. Let's get you or get you some orientation instantly. Let's get you some traction. Let's get you some income coming into you. Okay. I'm Craig Bloom with Powur. I'm so proud to deliver this video to you. I'm so excited about this industry. This is my chosen profession, folks. Come on board. This is the way to do this. It will absolutely you'll thank your lucky stars you did, right? So step one, get a free solar quote for your proposal from your home. So maybe you look at your own home first, right? And so, two, start earning with Powur today. Complete your activation instantly. There's the platform. There's no cost, by the way. There's no cost for joining Powur. So there's no entry to market. The training is free, but here's the key. You got to take action. Okay. There's a lot of folks out there. Yeah, yeah, you need to take action, folks. Walk through the door, reach out to me, give me a call. Let's do this together. I will help you. I'll pick you up and elevate you within the industry. This is the place to go. Again, the power industry, the solar world, fastest growing industry in the world, right time, right company. Right, we've hit the trifecta, folks. Okay, so some of the events that we do. Once you do come on board, join a setter surge. We have them twice a day. You're going to be trained from some of the rock stars in Powur, like myself, and then basically you'll have all kinds of materials to present. You want to build a team? Bring them out to Powur Hour. We do that every Monday night at 8 p.m. Invite them, to the Powur Hour. Let our team of experts bring them on board for you to build that team, develop that passive income for you. Right. So be part of the solar revolution, folks. Join us. So be a solar warrior. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's Powur. Reach out to me at your earliest convenience. I'm Craig Bloom with Powur. Honored to work with you. See you soon.